Hey everybody, Mark Davis here for the 660 AM The Answer Starkey Mortgage Veteran of the Month, and boy do we have a very special gentleman here. Joining us is Marcel Dietrich, Senior Loan Officer at Starkey, and he's got a little something for our Veteran of the Month. He's 94, a Pearl Harbor survivor, obviously a World War II veteran, Mr. Robert Tanner. Marcel, we got a little something for Robert, and I'd love for you to go ahead and
Mr. Tanner, this is a small, very small token of our appreciation for your service. Your service has absolutely been incredible, and so from all of us at Starkey Mortgage, we really have a heartfelt, sincere appreciation. So thank you very much, and this is appropriate.
Oh, thank you.
We're enormously honored. You're the Veteran of the Month. It says Robert Tanner, April 2016. We've had veterans of many wars. We'll continue to have people who have done a lot of things. And elsewhere here on the website, we're going to give you the opportunity to have a little conversation with Mr. Tanner. But we just want to thank you for your service and for being our Veteran of the Month for April. Starkey thanks you, and we thank you a great deal, sir.
Thank you very much. I appreciate this.
Robert Tanner, our Veteran of the Month for April 2016. Hey everybody, Mark Davis from 660 AM The Answer. I knew when we started to do the Starkey Mortgage Veteran of the Month that we'd have the opportunity to meet some pretty special people. Well, and I know many, many more lie ahead, but doggone it, you can't do much better than my new friend here, Robert Tanner. Mr. Tanner is going to be 95 in a few months, but who's counting? And we are counting. We are counting the years since Pearl Harbor because, boy, he can tell you a lot about that. As the side of his hat says, past Texas State Chairman of the Pearl Harbor Survivors. He is one. He's our April 2016 Starkey Mortgage Veteran of the Month. What an honor to meet you, sir. Thank you a lot for being with us. Thank you. When we look back at Pearl Harbor, is there anything that we misunderstand? Do we understand fully what that morning was like and what it was like for those of you who fought thereafter?
Well, number one, I think the most important thing that people don't understand is we had been on alert since I had gone to the Philippines to take Colin Kelly and his outfit, escort them to the Philippines with their B-17s. I got back to Hickam on the 23rd of November, and we were on alert, full alert. And we stayed on alert until 6th of December, 12 noon, we went off alert.
Oh my, there's time.
Stowed all of our equipment, put all of our equipment away, everything. And that you're getting ready to go to town because they hadn't been in town for how many,
Right.
you know, and so forth. But and surprisingly, the next morning, and by the way, my birthday had been on the 5th of December, which was I couldn't celebrate.
And that was birthday number what? How old were you on that
20.
birthday? 20 years old at the time. Very good.
And I couldn't celebrate it because we were on alert. So three of my buddies and so forth. Next morning, I was standing in the door of the barracks, waiting for 8 o'clock for the mess hall to close, so that we could take and go over and steal a GI can full of ice, so that we could load it into the car and go over the other side of the island, the beach, the Kailua,
Absolutely.
and have a good time. We'd taken our cream soda with us.
You are in Hawaii after all, exactly. Only the cream soda. Exactly.
And I was standing at the door of the barracks, out on the steps. I heard the roar of an engine, an aircraft engine,
Sure.
and I looked up, and that Zero was coming at me.
Yeah,
I could
it
see
wasn't our military. No,
it was
no.
a Zero coming at me, and he had loosened 2 bombs with the wing. It hit the 3rd floor, right on the eve of the front, and went through the window and come down and blew on the 1st floor, and the concussion come out the door and took me out across the lawn, about 30 feet out on the lawn. And everything, and I was out for a couple of seconds, and when I come to, I'd look there, and I'd look right straight at the hangar tree, and the flight line, and boy, oh boy, it was, and I got to see smoke all over the place.
And that's when you knew
So
that
I
it
got
was
up
no
and
ordinary day.
You know, the only thing that separated me from the Arizona was a railroad track and a fence.
Wow.
So I got up and run around the thing. You don't know, it never went through my mind what the hell it was. Until later, when I saw all the bullet holes along the wall where I was standing. The bullet holes, they never covered them up. They're still there. We had great big wooden boxes, trash cans, like the big steel ones now, but they had wooden covers on it. And I come around there, and I saw a body on the floor, on the ground, and there was a boy cutting right in half, almost in half. Machine gun. He'd got whatever come over me. So I took my ragged shirt off and covered up his face, and we finally rounded up 8 men, and we all formed a detail of 3 men detail to go around and find the wounded and pick them up or throw them in a truck if they're dead, and calling and get an ambulance over there to take them to the tent because the hospital was bombed out by that time.
You get back to Pearl Harbor about every how many years roughly?
We used to go every 5 years. In the organization, we had a reunion every 5 years, a national reunion. And but on the 71st, we didn't even have enough to a quorum, so we had to dissolve. We dissolved the organization, and turned everything over to the Parks Department at Pearl Harbor. And a lot of our stuff is in the museum. We turned all of our memorabilia and everything over to the Parks Department, and it's in the museum now.
Mr. Tanner, God bless you. Thank you for your service. I hope you have many, many years of good health and many visits back to Hickam. And just thank you for visiting us.